In this video, I'm going to show you how to supercharge your interactions with AI and large language models, or LLMs. We'll cover how to overcome common problems like hallucinations, rate limits, and hitting the context window. I'll walk you through creating custom AI projects with ChatGPT or Claude, which will dramatically improve your results and efficiency. Let's start by understanding the challenges we face when working with LLMs. Imagine you're chatting with an AI, asking it to analyze documents or perform repetitive tasks. As the conversation progresses, the AI starts missing crucial information, forgetting things, or even starts making things up. These are known as hallucinations. A hallucination is when AI lies or makes things up, and they're a headache. Another issue is hitting rate limits. LLMs often have a restriction on how many requests you can send in a given time period. When working on something complex or analyzing large documents, you'll hit this rate limit a lot faster, bringing your work to a frustrating halt. To understand why these problems occur, we have to talk about a crucial concept, the context window. Think of it as AI's short-term memory. It's measured in tokens, which are chunks of text, about 3/4 of a word. Every message you send or receive, or any documents you upload, eat into this context window. Today, a typical chatbot has a context window of about 128,000 tokens, which is about the size of the book The Hobbit. Sounds like a lot, right? Nope. As you approach the end of the context window, the AI will perform worse and worse. It will start forgetting things, making things up, or even stop working. I'm going to share my approach for working with AI, which reduces and solves most of these issues. That approach is creating a custom AI project for each and every task. And while it may take a few minutes to set up, it will make you much more effective and give you much better results. I should mention that this approach requires a paid subscription to either ChatGPT or Claude or any LLM that supports customization. And if you're still not paying for one of the AI providers, but you're expecting good results, what are you doing? This is the time. Okay, so here's why custom AI projects work. You can set custom prompts or custom instructions, which are like settings for your specific use case of the LLM. They both understand and handle documents and files much better because you're uploading them to the project settings and not to the specific chat. You're much less likely to hit the context window or hit rate limits as fast. Before we dive into setting up custom projects, I have a pro tip that will enhance your workflow even more. First, I advise keeping your conversations short and starting new ones often. After completing a task or reaching about 30 messages, start a new conversation. But first, ask the AI to create a summary of your current chat. Download it and add it back to your project's knowledge base. This way, your new conversations start with all the context, your custom prompt, your files, and the summaries you uploaded as memory, meaning your new conversations start right where you left off. Okay, so let's start setting up a custom project with ChatGPT. So the first thing you do is click on My GPTs and you select Create a GPT. So ChatGPT has a built-in prompt creator, which makes this super easy. For the demo, we're going to create a financial manager. You can use this chat interface to refine your prompt. Now let's go to Customize. You could add relevant files to your knowledge base here. For demo purposes, I'm going to add this fake expense report. In order for it to better understand your documents, I suggest turning on the code interpreter and data analysis. Now you save your GPT, but make sure to save it as only for me. Here's where you can find your custom GPT and start new conversations all the time. Okay, so let's show you how this works. Let's start a new conversation with our custom GPT, and we can tell about some new expenses we added for today. So now let's ask our GPT to create a summary as a markdown file. Now I'm going to show you how to add the summaries to your knowledge base. Let's download the file, go back to your custom GPT, click Edit, then Upload Files, and add that summary back to your knowledge base. Now, every time you start a new conversation with ChatGPT, it will have that memory. Now, let's move on to Claude. It's a lot more straightforward, but it's not the same as ChatGPT. Here's how to set up a custom project. You click New Project, and you give your project a name. Let's call it Financial Document Analyzer. Here's where you upload files to your knowledge base. We're going to add the same spreadsheet that we added in ChatGPT. Here's where you add your custom prompt or custom instructions. Unlike ChatGPT, Claude doesn't have a built-in prompt creator, but we can easily create a custom prompt using a regular Claude chat. Here's how we're going to do this. Let's start a new chat with Claude. We'll type something in like, I'm creating a Claude project to analyze financial documents and provide insights. I'm going to add the same prompt I did in ChatGPT. Can you help me write a custom prompt for this project? Claude will generate a prompt, and you could refine this, you could go back and forth, but let's assume this is fine. So let's just copy and paste it. Now let's go back to our Claude project, and let's paste in the custom prompt we got from a different Claude chat. And that's it, now your custom project is saved. So let me show you how this works with Claude. Let's start another chat with Claude. Same thing we did with ChatGPT. We're going to add a few extra expenses. So let's ask Claude to create a summary as an artifact. And an artifact is a specific feature to Claude. It's really great. It pretty much shows the output on the right side and keeps your chat on the left side. I recommend always checking the summary to make sure it covers your whole chat. So one really cool thing about Claude is I can add this artifact directly to my knowledge base. I can press this button down here, add to current project. And if we go back to our Claude project, we see the summary within the knowledge base. So now if we start a new conversation with Claude, again, it has our prompt, it has our files, and it has our summaries. It has all the context to start a new conversation right where we left off. By creating custom AI projects, you're not just tweaking how you use AI, you're unleashing its full potential. You'll get consistent, almost hallucination-free results, high-quality outputs tailored to your specific needs, plus you'll hit rate limits in the context window much less frequently. This approach works wonders for documents, for coding, or any task where you need AI assistance. Whenever I start something new, I do this. It takes a few minutes to set up, but saves you hours of frustration and gives you dramatically better results. I currently prefer Claude projects, but custom GPTs are just as powerful. If and when OpenAI decides to add their newest model, O1, to custom GPTs, I'm sure I'll start preferring ChatGPT and custom GPTs over Claude projects. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions about implementing this approach in your AI workflow.